Market Roundup. I'm Tharadu Amarasekara.
And I am Megara Vijayamana. This is the sound of profitability. The IMF is planning in combining the 5th and 6th reviews of the extended fund facility with Sri Lanka, as stated by the mission chief, because the last review was delayed due to Cyclone Ditwa.
Sri Lanka's president's media office said discussions related to the 6th tranche under the program would resume in March. Each review leads to the disbursement of 254 million special drawing rights, which is about $371 million at the current exchange rates, making the total about $720 million if the two reviews were completed together. The staff-level agreement and targets for Sri Lanka's planned 5th review under the Extended Fund Facility in December 2025 became obsolete after spending in a budget for 2025 was increased by 500 billion rupees and economic projections became uncertain. The 5th review was to be conducted on the fiscal and monetary targets applicable for June 2025.
Sri Lanka signed a historic bilateral agreement with Belgium's export credit agency Credendo to reschedule 9.6 million euros of outstanding debt as a part of the larger debt restructuring program.
The agreement, described by officials as a key milestone, follows the MOU concluded with the official creditor committee and underscores Sri Lanka's commitment to restoring debt sustainability and revitalizing its economy after the 2022 default. Ashima Surya Peruma, Secretary to the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, signed on behalf of the Government of Sri Lanka. Representing Credendo was Dirk Tavedue, CEO. This bilateral measure aligns with broader restructuring efforts involving official creditors, which have included grace periods and maturity extensions to support Sri Lanka's recovery under the IMF's Extended Fund Facility program, the Finance Ministry said.
And now it's time for the corporate highlights.
Sri Lanka's DFCC Bank has received approval from the CSE to list 10 billion rupees of 11.5, 11.75 and 12% debentures according to a CSE filing.
DFCC Bank will issue 100 million Basel III compliant, subordinated, listed, rated unsecured, redeemable GSS Plus bonds with a non-viability conversion option at 100 rupees each. The issue rated BBB Plus by Fitch Ratings.
Profits at Sri Lanka's John Keells holdings rose by 128% to 6.5 billion rupees in the December 2025 quarter due to strong revenue through its casino operations and strong vehicle sales.
The group reported earnings of 0.37 rupee per share for the quarter. In the 9 months to December, the country's top market heavyweight reported earnings of 0.41 cents per share on total profits of 7.3 billion rupees, which was up by 119%. The JKH Group revenue rose by 54% to 125 billion rupees in the September quarter, where cost of sales rose by 52% to 98.3 billion rupees and gross profit rose by 62% to 26 billion rupees. The chairman Krishan Balendra told shareholders in the earnings report that revenue and earnings before interest, tax and depreciation was primarily driven by electric and hybrid vehicle sales, financial services and City of Dreams Sri Lanka, which recorded a positive EBITDA of 1.4 billion rupees against a negative 1.6 billion a year ago.
Sri Lankan conglomerate Hemas Holdings has been cleared by the Competition Authority of Kenya to purchase 75% stake in a Kenyan firm, as the company stated in a disclosure to the Colombo Stock Exchange.
The purchase of East Africa stationery manufacturers Twiga Stationers and Printers Limited is made through Hemas Holdings subsidiary Atlas Axilia, as market informants stated. The Sri Lankan firm announced its intentions to acquire a Kenyan company in September 2025 forecasting the deal to be wrapped up within 6 months once the regulatory approvals are followed through.
Here is Tharindu with the ESG update of the week.
Sri Lanka's LVL Energy Fund is looking to raise 507 million rupees through a rights issue of 3 new ordinary voting shares for 31 to settle its outstanding debt.
The shares will be priced at 7.5 rupees each to raise a total of rupees 507,145,455. The company said it will issue 67,619,394 ordinary voting shares. The issue is subject to CSE and shareholder approvals.
Here's Megara with the international update of the week.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who turned an upstart electric vehicle maker to an industry-changing powerhouse, is pulling the plug on the 2 models that helped him get there. This is as he struggles due to declining profits and car sales in the last quarter.
Elon Musk announced the end of production of 2 models, the Model S and Model X, among the company's most expensive models. Instead, the company will use that factory space to build humanoid robots instead. And he seemed to suggest that selling electric vehicles, which Tesla helped to introduce to the global mass market, would soon be an afterthought for the company. Musk predicted the Cybercab, a 2-seat self-driving robotaxi vehicle with no steering wheel or pedals, will eventually be sold in numbers several times more than all Tesla's other vehicles combined.
And that's it for this week's LOLC Securities Weekly Market Roundup. No matter what investment decision you make it with the right intel. We will see you in a brand new week.